All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. I'm not gonna make the video be too long, but I also want to be very detailed in this video. This is gonna be a beginner friendly fall look, something easy, something quick you guys can do for fall and be still, you know, sexy and subtle. So as y'all can see, my brows are already done, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply the P. Louise base all over my lid. When applying any base to your lids, you want to make sure you are spreading it out evenly and blending it evenly across, because your base sets the look for your eyeshadow. Okay, I use a fluffy brush. You can use whatever brush or beauty blender, whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat. And you just want to blend it out over your lid. And if you're going to do, you know, eyeshadow under, I also blend it under as well. And once it's set evenly and dried in, I'm going to take my setting powder. All right, so I have my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just gonna dab that. You guys see how smooth, like how smooth my eyelids are. That's how you want it to be for when you put your eyeshadow on. It needs to be a smooth canvas, or else your eyeshadow will not apply smoothly. Okay, to get started, we are going to start with our crease, and applying in our crease, I'm going to just apply a transitioning color. I'm going to apply this light brown, and I'm going to use this fluffy brush. When applying eyeshadow, what you want to do is you want to pat it on before you blend it out. Once you get that patted in and blend it out, pat. And with a transition color, you don't want to go all the way in the corner like of your eye. You just want to keep it above the crease. So I'm just going to blend that upward and out. Now that we got our transition color popped on, I'm going to take this purple and I'm going to apply that in my crease area with this flat fluffy brush. So you're going to take that and you want to like dust off that, get that excess powder off so that it doesn't go flying everywhere. You want it to like kind of remain neat. Now that we have all our purple packed on, we're going to blend it out softly, and I'm going to blend it out with the brush with the transitioning color. Only because I don't want to blend it out with the brush with the purple eyeshadow, because I do not want that purple going further up my eye. I want it to stay where it's at on my lid. Just blend it out so that it doesn't look as harsh into that transition. So you want to hold your brush and hold it down at the end, and lightly, when I say lightly, I mean very lightly, blend in small circles in place, not moving it up all over your eye. Blend it out in place where it's at, because you don't want it to further like go crazy, unless that's the look that you're going for, and that's not the look that I'm going for today. Because I want it to appear just a little bit more darker in my crease area, I'm going to go in with this like really, really dark blue, like close to black, but it's blue, like I say blue black. None of my palettes have the names on here of these colors. I get my palettes off Amazon. Yes, I do. And they are so pigmented. I took the tip of my brush. I don't know if you guys can see it, but only the tip, not on the sides. As you can see, only on the tip. And then I'm going to get the excess off, and then I'm going to dab it. So that darkened it up. Then I just want to blend out right here. So next thing we're going to do is I'm going to take my Sephora. This is palette, and it's called the Flash Sequins palette. And I'm going to use the gold color Twinkle. This color is called Twinkle. And I'm going to apply that on my lid. So to apply this on my lid, I'm going to take a smaller flat brush. So get all excess off. And this is just going to go all over the lid. I'm sorry, it's not going all over the lid. It's just going to go down there on that part. And I'm going to take it up into that purple. Alright, now I have my gold applied on the inner portion of my lid. I'm going to take my darker purple and apply that just on this outer portion, just to deepen it up. And that's that eye. We're going to go ahead and apply the same colors under our eye. This very small brush. The gold, I'm going to still use this same flat brush with. Now, how far down you bring it in the eye, that's all up to you.
The corner of.
Now we got a tip. When you're doing your eyeshadow, and if you plan on applying that same eyeshadow at the bottom of your eyes under your waterline, do that before you do your face. Because if you do that after you apply your face, then you have to worry about falling shadow going down your face. And plus, if you do it before you apply, when you apply it, because if you go and you mess up and you do too much, when you go in with your concealer, you can line it up to make it neat. Okay? So that's just my little tip. You ain't gotta do it, but I'm just, I'm giving you some advice. I'll go ahead and take my witch hazel and clean up this fallen glitter that's on my cheeks right here. So I always start off by using my Rimmel London 2-in-1. This is a primer and setting spray. So I spray that on first. After that dries, then I go in after this dries up with my, it's not funny, my Maybelline Instant Pore Eraser. And then I had got this out of Dollar General, Family Dollar. The company, I believe, is called Believe Beauty. And this is the Pretty and Prime. It's a Stay Put primer. I like this. And it wasn't nice. It was like $3-4. And then I'm going to go in. My calamine lotion will be the last thing I apply on my face. Alright, so for those of y'all who don't know, calamine lotion, milk of magnesia, it helps for your foundation to stay matte all day. You would only use this if you have oily skin. If you have dry skin, I do not recommend using this because it will dry your skin out even more. And then your makeup will look patchy as hell. And your face will start looking all dried up as the day goes on. But for my oily skin people, I definitely would recommend this in the summertime when it's very humid and hot outside, or or on days that you plan to wear makeup all damn day long. It does have to dry, and then once it dries, because I have very oily skin, especially in my T-zone area, which is like around my nose, I do double work around there. Plus I crease a lot around my nose. A lot of people do. So I'll use my calamine lotion, and then I will use a translucent setting powder on my face before applying my foundation. That also keeps your face matte all damn day. I know I look crazy, but hey, it's the price of beauty, baby. It's gonna look good in the end. All right, now I'm going in my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm going to go in with my foundation. This is my Maybelline matte and poreless foundation, and this is in Nutmeg. And I'm going in with my Real Techniques foundation brush. Normally I'll do my concealer first, and then I'll do my foundation. But because I'm doing this as a beginner friendly, most people are not going to use that technique.
The idea of losing you.
And one thing people always forget when applying foundation, you have to get them is in and that. You can take whatever concealer you like. You always want to use a concealer that is at least a shade or 2 shades lighter than your skin complexion. I'm going to use my Infallible Full Wear concealer in Toffee. It's brighter than the LA Girl Pro Concealer Toffee. And I'm just going to apply that up under here. And I'm not going extra like how some people be. I'm going to do my chin, my Cupid's bow, my nose here. I'm not doing my forehead. That's what you want to achieve, like this. And another thing, another trick to do is to let the concealer sit, let it set some, and let it dry up a little. That way, when you go to blend it out, you don't have to go in and apply more. Because one thing I've noticed when I'm applying and blending out my concealer is when you're doing it, as soon as you put it on, it tends to move. Which means then you'll have to go back in and apply more concealer over top of what you already done, which is applying more product to your face, which allows more creases to happen throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? It causes a chain of reactions with your makeup. So blending it out either with a damp beauty blender or spraying your brush that you're blending it out with setting spray, which is what I'll do sometimes. Like, that's so flawless. Blend out. Do y'all see that so far? That's so flawless. That's what you want when you're blending. All right, now I'm going to take my e.l.f. concealer, and this is in a deep cinnamon color, and this is going to be my contour. So, now, when you're contouring, you are giving your cheekbones definition. So, you can apply it right where your cheeks, right here. When you do like this, your cheeks sink in. So, that's where you normally would apply your contour. But if you want to go for more of a, let's see, either Marcel, Naomi Campbell high cheekbone look, you would just apply it above where your cheeks sink in. So my cheeks are normally like right here, and that's normally when I do my contour. So I'm gonna apply it just a little bit above, and you only want to do a little. So I'm gonna take this brush and just blend downwards, like buffing it. Now it's the favorite part of baking. Okay, we're going to bake. Now I'm taking my Fenty Beauty and Cashew, and I'm going to take my favorite baking brush, and I'm going to spray it with my favorite Remo London. Get that a little dampy damp. And when you've been doing this and applying your freaking setting powder, it makes it so, oh my god, I'm telling y'all, whatever you apply your setting powder with, damp it with your setting spray. Okay, I'm telling you, damp it with that setting spray, and you gonna thank me. Okay, I got that trick from Savannah Silver, and ever since then I just been using it. It's gonna give you like a silky, flawless finish with this setting. Okay. I always go in with the powder foundation over top, just because you want to apply some type of powder to that liquid. So I'm going to apply that all over my face where I don't have my setting powder. Now that is applied, I will go in with my contour powder and apply my contour powder right over top where I put my liquid contour. Like to have a deep bent contour look. I like my face a little. Ooh. Ooh. Take a small little fluffy brush, and this is going to be what I use to contour my nose. Take the contour powder and take it down the sides of my nose and around the front, and then blend it up into my eyeshadows. As y'all can see, that nice sleek nose is coming along. My same little fluffy brush, and just I'm not adding no extra powder to it. I'm just taking this and dusting off the setting powder. And one thing I learned when I first started doing makeup is used to think that once you apply your setting powder and you take it off, you will look like ashy or like and stuff like that. Because I used to think that myself. Like I used to think that I would look like ashy, scary, and all this other stuff. But once you apply your setting spray over top of this, it sets it and it makes it look right. I don't know how to explain it, but it make it, it make it look like how it's supposed to look. So all you want to do is just dust it off, not apply anything on it, because you want to have that highlighted look. Now I'm going to go in with my blush. And I don't want a lot of this. It's a LA Colors blush and Berry Plum. Now if you're just starting this and you don't really know where your blush should go, you want to smile and apply it to your cheeks like that. And now we're going to go ahead and highlight. I love this Wet n Wild highlighting powder. I love it. I love the glow that it gives. And it's fall, and we want to fall time. We want to highlight. Now, one thing I do once I apply my highlight, I do take my powder brush and just blend. Just blend. I want it to look blended. Now that that's done, I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and my Remo London. I'm setting with both of these. So I use my Rimmel London first, and then I go on my Urban Decay All Nighter. Alright, now we're gonna go ahead and do our lips. I did apply black liner onto my eyes, and I apply my moles as usual. So I'm going in with a pencil and soft plum. It's like a dark purple. And I do apply this like onto my lip as well. So once that's applied, I'm gonna take my purple lip and apply it. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my mascara and my lashes. I'm gonna apply my lashes offline. I said offline, off camera. In fact, I'm just gonna finish it. Yeah, apply my mascara off camera and apply my lashes off camera. Alright, y'all. So thank you for staying tuned and watching my beginner friendly fall look. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share my videos so they can get around town. Anyway, no, my hair is not cut like short. I just pushed it all to the back at the top, but I did cut my hair and I did dye blonde. But I'm feeling this little even Marcel little look here. But anyway, I gotta go meet the lady about my wedding dress. So peace.